Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today for this DevSecOps virtual summit session, Securing the AI Frontier, Building Trust with Generative AI. My name is Kelly Gunler, and I will be your presenter today. For those of you who don't know me, I am the worldwide practice manager from our solutions consulting team here at OpenText, primarily responsible for the DevOps Cloud business unit known as ADM. I've been working for OpenText for about 18 years, originally starting with CompuWare, then Borland on to Micro Focus to now. And I've spent about 20 years, more than 20 years, working in various roles related to application delivery management solutions, the practices related to it, and in my early days, some lean design. So for the next 20 minutes, we're going to start by touching on why Gen AI is popular in some organizations and is a red flag to others, and in some cases, maybe a little of both. And then it's important for us to see just exactly how generative AI fits in a DevSecOps platform. From there, we'll bust some common security myths about Gen AI and then wrap up with some final thoughts. So by now, you've heard how Gen AI is changing the world. It's all anybody is talking about, especially as of late. The truth is, Gen AI is changing everything from music to art to education, the way that we work. It's a new ontology for creativity, data, and trust, and it continues to evolve. It continues to evolve. It's really promising in its hope of revolutionizing everything we do, and will usher in a whole new era where work becomes, increasingly autonomous, much more self-sufficient, and ultimately optimized for productivity. So we believe it's going to shape our future, changing every role, every organization, every industry, and the experts agree. Analysts everywhere, including top firms like Gartner and Accenture, recognize that Gen AI is the future of work. So for example, let's look at the numbers. 95% of executives agree that Gen AI will bring in a whole new era of enterprise intelligence. Another 57% identify improved speed to market. How quickly can we get our product to market as being one of the big benefits of Gen AI. And another 30% of enterprises will implement AI augmented development and testing by next year. And keep in mind, next year is just barely over 3 months away at this point. So in talking with our customers and various organizations we work with, some of them see Gen AI as just another fad. Others have a lot of concerns about security risks and privacy issues. And of these, the top 4 security concerns we often get asked about include data breaches, for example. So concerns about having data be compromised, like credentials, secret keys, things like that. Other vulnerabilities that also might expose sensitive customer information and their own IP, intellectual property. Prompt hacking, where someone attempts to inject text as part of a prompt with the intention of making it perform other tasks. So, this would be like a SQL injection for a hacker, except this is in natural language. Also hallucinations, where the LLM produces unreliable and wrong content as facts with complete confidence. And some of us have seen even comical versions of hallucinations in various AI tools out there. And then unsafe content, where responses from the LLM might contain harmful content, hate speech, biased information, all things, of course, we are trying to get away from. So those are the big 4 that seem to come up in companies that do have these concerns. Now, security is just one end of the spectrum. Organizations also need trust. They need to trust that their people, their processes, that their systems will consistently perform as expected, by providing reliable and accurate results without compromise or harm. These two have actually long had a very symbiotic relationship, and it's important to understand the significance of having trust. We've seen similar changes in the past in companies that we're all a part of. For example, not too long ago, mobile productivity tools were an example. The idea of having company mail or messaging or file access on a personal device was unheard of. But for a lot of organizations, this is one of a lot of examples where the benefits that came with it, combined with the right, safety measures, far outweighed the risks. And I'm sure you can think of countless other examples. So if you would take a moment and participate in a poll we've got here. You should see it on your screen. we'd like to know what generative AI concerns pose the greatest risk to your organization. And you can choose multiples here. And these can represent your own opinion based on research, what you've experienced with AI to date, what your company sees as concerns. And those are prompt hacking, hallucinations, unsafe or harmful content, and cloud access. So I'm going to give you just a minute to think about those. Again, you can choose multiples. I feel like we should have the Jeopardy music playing. I'll give you 10 more seconds. Maybe we should have included an other as well. Prompt hacking, hallucinations, unsafe or harmful content, or cloud access, which pose the greatest risk to your organization? All right. Thank you for participating in that poll with us. Before we get too deep into the weeds, it's important for us to take a moment to level set on what a DevSecOps platform is and how generative AI fits into that. When you hear the word DevSecOps, this is probably the image that comes to mind, this or the infinity loop. It's a basic methodology and approach, everything involved from planning, building, testing, deploying, and so on. And obviously, this is important information to know, but what we're going to talk about today is DevSecOps more at an architectural level, more as a platform. Looking at DevSecOps from a platform view, we really see it as 3 layers. The top layer being insights, the middle layer being acceleration, and the bottom layer being services. Insights help by surfacing KPIs and metrics to a single pane of glass. So no matter where that underlying data comes from, whatever underlying tool chains you're using to accelerate the different functions, the data will all surface to one spot. Those can come from open text tools. They can come from other third-party tools, open source tools like Jira, GitHub, Jenkins, and this really enables you to start optimizing your flow of value. The second level, acceleration modules, do exactly what you think. They accelerate onerous activities from planning to dev, test, release, and so forth through the modules. And finally, the services layer helps to connect and orchestrate the flow from demand all the way through to delivery, ensuring that everyone is aligned around the same delivery goals and maximizing value and agility. Now, as you may or may not know, OpenText DevSecOps platform is an open and integrated enterprise software delivery platform. It enables organizations to plan, build, test, and deliver high-quality applications. It provides out-of-the-box integrations into your existing tool chains, and it supports enterprise agile, DevOps, value stream management, all with AI-enabled capabilities across the whole delivery process, including Gen AI. So while we're on the topic of Gen AI, I want to take the opportunity to quickly talk about OpenText DevOps Aviator. We'll give it a plug if you're not familiar with it somehow yet, our AI and LLM-powered software delivery solution. This is a combination of generative AI and next-gen LLM capabilities that really help accelerate application delivery, gain rapid insights, and maximize test coverage. And it's not enough to just deliver software fast. Quick is good, but you can't sell out on things like quality and security, of course. So with Aviator, developers and testers can continuously deliver high quality software at unparalleled velocity and speed. You could say Aviator is the DevSecOps assistant that every team wants and needs. And the reason is it enables them to do things like fix problems with the help of smart anomaly detection. It helps speed up releases by letting AI help optimize the pipeline. It can boost velocity by letting AI help generate tests and show you predictive insights as you're working. And of course, you benefit from embedded compliance and security that's built into the platform. But why? Why would you do this? Ultimately, it's to help accelerate value, right? You want to reduce waste, you want greater value at a lower cost and improve that efficiency. It's Through the use of automation, improved intelligence, and added efficiency, Aviator really helps guide dev teams to better outcomes. It empowers users with estimated delivery timelines and intelligent performance monitoring. Aviator also helps by highlighting bottlenecks, assessing security vulnerabilities, and learning from data, all things that are hard to do just from the naked eye. And that's all on top of its help with routine task automation and so much more that it can do for you. So to help us pioneer this new space with DevOps Aviator, we've chose Google Cloud to be our preferred cloud partner. We've combined Google's cloud expertise and, of course, their latest innovations in AI with OpenText's decades of deep information management experience for your benefit, the benefit of our customers. Also, by leveraging Google Cloud, we're not competing with ChatGPT or Llama or Google's LLM projects. We're really bringing the best capabilities from the market into our products and using private clouds that protect our customers' data. Our capabilities are never going to be outclassed by a competitor because we partner with the best. So embedding AI across our entire portfolio makes our solution smarter so that you can gain information advantage from GenAI across the entire ecosystem. With the use of Google Vertex AI, Palm 2, LLM, Gemini, and Google Analytics, the OpenText portfolio also includes Content Aviator, Experience Aviator, Cybersecurity Aviator, IT Ops Aviator, and of course, DevOps Aviator. So now that you understand how GenAI integrates with our DevSecOps platform, let's bust some common myths about GenAI by delving into the cold, hard facts. Fact number one, the first one I want to talk about, is about GenAI and our platform and how that pertains to data. There's no data saved by Google Cloud, none at all. So to be able to answer questions or provide suggestions that users request, we actually just send relevant data to Google Cloud. The data is sent to Google in a stateless manner, and this means that it's used only to provide an answer from the model. The data does not persist, it's not logged or audited in any way by Google at any time. It's also important to emphasize that the data isn't used by Google Cloud for any other purpose, like training its own model. Fact number two. The second fact directly involves Google Cloud itself, how they prevent unsafe content from reaching users. Google Cloud offers safety filters that act as a barrier by providing limitations to prevent any sort of harmful output. So that includes hate speech, harassment, dangerous, explicit content, things that we don't want to have be part of our environment. And then within that model, Google pays special attention to problematic issues and continuously addresses problems like hallucinations, grounding, factuality, also data quality and tuning, of course, bias amplification, language quality, fairness benchmarks and subgroups, and so much more. All right, fact number three. This is an important topic. Some countries have data embargoes in place that don't even allow data from third-party vendors to leave their origin, region, or continent. So we've teamed up with our partner, Google Cloud, and worked in tandem to ensure that no data leaves the continent or regions that they're in. So as you can see from the map, in EMEA, both OpenText and Google servers are in Frankfurt, Germany. In North America, both reside in Oregon. And then in Asia Pacific, our OpenText servers in Sydney, Australia, and the Google server. All right, fact number four. The final fact, arguably the most important for this discussion. As mentioned, many companies are watching the development of GenAI because they want to leverage all its benefits. But they're unsure what privacy and copyright laws might be enacted or how shareholders and employees feel about the ethics of using it. We at OpenText are committed to giving organizations the ability to harness the power of AI without losing control of their sensitive and proprietary data, of course. As such, we welcome ethical AI. And to us, what that means is AI and ethical AI are the same thing. Your data is not our product, and security and privacy are essential. When it comes to AI ethics and responsibility, we commit to several key critical areas. For user control, this includes supporting the user's desire to switch off AI. We mark all generated content and allow you to send feedback. Regarding safe content, our goal is to ensure both safe and ethical content as well as prevent abuse or hallucinations. And lastly, and arguably the most important, with data protection, we are committed to privacy, auditing, and data separation. So we're nearing the end of our time together, but before I go, I'd like to leave you with some final thoughts. As I said in the beginning, we believe Gen AI is changing everything and will shape the future. This opens a whole world of possibilities for those eager to reimagine the way that they work. And that is across a variety of industries, some key industries where Gen AI is already providing this kind of power. It helps in mitigating security risks, reducing human errors, automating and streamlining testing, improving utilization and CapEx efficiency for release cadences, enhancing customer experiences, being able to focus resources on mission critical projects and more, high value work, and so much more. We're not a point tool, and we're not interested in solving one part of the problem. We have the right capabilities to solve the largest problems in the SDLC, beginning to end. We've incorporated Gen AI to make our platform powerful, stable, modular, and it's consistently risen to meet the demands of modern software development. Our platform also introduces strong capabilities right now, like fit-for-purpose testing bots, smart assistants, and with more integration of Gen AI and LLM capabilities being introduced in every single release. Again, our serious approach to AI governance should hopefully be very encouraging to you as you're considering the laws and conditions that may apply to your business model and ways that you can benefit from this. One last thing. Once we end our time here together, I certainly encourage you to jump over to a fireside chat we have happening with Alan and John. You can join the fireside chat link right from here. With that, we're out of time today. I would like to personally thank our audience for attending this session. It was wonderful having you all here today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. This concludes the session. Have a great day.